Picture this. A new chapter unfolds for Colorado State men's basketball as the team steps into the 2025-26 season under fresh leadership. This is more than just a new season. It's a turning point that fans won't want to miss. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Ali Farokhmanesh, a familiar face around the program, takes the helm as head coach for the first time after Niko Medved's move to Minnesota. And his journey officially begins on November 3rd with a home game at Moby Arena against Incarnate Word. Talk about starting with a bang. Before the official opener, however, the Rams will have a chance to shake off the preseason rust with an exhibition matchup against Creighton on October 25th. This warm-up game could provide some valuable insights into how the team gels under Farokhmanesh's guidance. Will they bring the same energy that has propelled them to back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances? Or will there be growing pains in this transition period? That's the question everyone will be asking. Now, let's dive into the non-conference schedule, which offers plenty of intrigue. The Rams are set to play 7 games at home, 1 true road game, and participate in an enticing tournament in the Bahamas called the Battle for Atlantis. If you're unfamiliar with this event, think of it as a mini March Madness preview, featuring competitive matchups against powerhouse programs. For instance, CSU will face Virginia Tech, potentially St. Mary's or Wichita State, and another yet-to-be-determined opponent during their 3-game stretch in the tournament, from November 26 to November 28. These games could serve as defining moments early in the season, showcasing whether the Rams can hold their own against top-tier competition. But wait, there's one date that stands out above the rest. Mark your calendars for December 6th, because that's when Colorado State hosts their in-state rival, Colorado, at Moby Arena. Rivalry games always carry extra weight, and this clash is no exception. It's bound to be electric, especially considering the stakes and bragging rights on the line. Game times haven't been announced yet, but you can bet tickets will fly off the shelves once they do. Here's the full breakdown of CSU's non-conference slate for 2025 to 2026. October 25th, exhibition game at Creighton. November 3rd, home opener versus Incarnate Word. November 9th, Omaha visits Moby Arena. November 12th, Cal Poly comes to town. November 16th, first road trip to Loyola Chicago. November 21st, Denver heads to Fort Collins. November 26th, Battle for Atlantis versus Virginia Tech. November 27th, Battle for Atlantis versus St. Mary's or Wichita State. November 28th, Battle for Atlantis versus TBA. December 6th, highly anticipated showdown versus Colorado. December 9th, Dartmouth makes the trip to CSU. December 14th, seasonal finale versus Northern New Mexico. As if that weren't enough, keep in mind that the Mountain West Conference schedule will also drop later, adding even more excitement to the mix. With 2 consecutive trips to the NCAA tournament already under their belt, expectations are high for this year's squad. Can they maintain that momentum under Farokhmanesh's leadership? Or will the pressure prove too much? This is the part most people miss. Coaching transitions can make or break a program. While Farokhmanesh knows the ins and outs of CSU basketball, stepping into the spotlight as head coach brings its own challenges. Does he have what it takes to elevate the Rams to the next level? And what adjustments might we see in his coaching style compared to Medved's? These are questions worth debating. So here's my challenge to you. What are your predictions for Colorado State's upcoming season? Do you think the non-conference schedule sets them up for success, or does it feel like a daunting task? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take.